Chauncey, in a game where things go sideways, you really sometimes can't take a lot from it. When things go so well up and down the roster, what can you take from it for a young team?
We talked a lot over the last, all today. We had a couple days off, able to kind of refocus on some things, and I think I shared a few with y'all before the game. I felt like we lost our way a little bit defensively, if you will, from a standpoint of when we play well, it's our defense that fuels the offense, and there's so many times we came out and we thought that we could outshoot teams and out-offense teams, and we're not built that way right now. So we got back to that. I thought our defense was flying around the whole time. We talked about how important it is to get off to good starts, and we talked about we need to play better at home. There's certain things we need to do. And we did that today. We did a really good job of that. We talked about us crashing. We had our crashing had gone down the last 5-6 games. So we wanted to just get back to what we've been trying to do the whole time, and I thought today, really from start to finish, we did it, playing against an offensive juggernaut, knowing that our defense will be, it'll be challenged today. I mean, you look at what De'Aaron and also Sabonis did. I mean, it was impressive, but we were able to absorb it because we had so many different efforts from everybody.
In preseason, one of the big questions was, who's the guy? Who's the man? Has Anfernee answered that?
I think Ant is on his way. He's our best offensive player. He's our best scorer. He's on his way, and I think he's doing a better job of trying to facilitate as well. So I think he's the obvious guy. When you talk about who's your number one option or your scoring guy, it's Ant. But Ant is still a young player, and Ant still got a ways to go too. I thought some of our stretches tonight, his decision-making wasn't what – if he had a do-over, he would say, man, that was my bad, But what he did do is stick with it and come out and start making simple plays again, and we was able to open the game back up. So to answer your question, yeah, I mean, he's our obvious, offensive guy.
Chauncey, you mentioned the efforts that you got, particularly from the bench tonight. I mean, everyone who played had a phenomenal game. 3 of those guys maybe had career games. Can you talk about just what you got from your bench tonight?
Yeah, our bench was incredible tonight, man. And our benches, to be honest, they've been so good most of the year. But tonight, obviously, was an exceptional night with Wap having, his career high in points and rebounds. I just thought he was so focused and locked in. I've been on him, about needing some rebounds, and being better defensively. And also, I'm telling him, if you're not shooting when you're out there, I don't know what advantage you give us. You got to see what you got. You got to be out there shooting it. When you get an opportunity, you got to shoot it. And so he took full advantage of it. I thought he was incredible tonight. He gave us an option, and they tried to pack the paint on us, throwing it back. They played in that drop coverage, and he hurt him. But I thought Scoot was incredible. I really did. I thought he was incredible, just his pace, his tempo, attacking that basket. He played with ferocity tonight, which is what I'm always on him. I'm always on him. Scoot, you should just be playing fast, be athletic. I'm living with the mistakes. Don't worry about the mistakes. Just play aggressive. And man, I thought he was phenomenal out there tonight, and on both ends of the floor too. I thought his decision making was really good, very sound. Boy, he gave us a big lift. He really did. He gave us a huge lift. And Barry, this is becoming kind of normal for Jabari. He plays. He's so competitive, and he plays with so much fire. The things that we need, and he's such a good rebounder. Another area that we need. So he was good. He was good the whole time.
Few games, the Washington game, the Phoenix game, about needing to take care of the ball better. Only 7 turnovers tonight. Is that something? What do you attribute that to?
Well, that was big time. That's one thing that I think has been really hurting our defense. It's turning the ball over, and then it's tough. You're spinning the whole time. But I just felt like we played with such pace tonight, getting the ball up, and there was no like, what are we in or what we got. Like everybody was, we knew 4 or 5 plays that we wanted to play out of, and then I kind of gave them the keys to do it until the fourth quarter. I said, no, I got it. We're going to run a play every time, let's learn from a lot of our fourth quarters, and let's just slow it down and get good shots. So I was very happy and very impressed with how we took care of the basketball.
3-point shooting can be kind of fickle, but do you feel like you guys contributed a lot to their core shooting in that area?
I did. I thought our defense flew around, the whole time. I mean, playing against this team that you're going to have your hands full with De'Aaron. You're going to have your hands full with Domas. And it's everybody else. When the Herders and Monks and Keegans, and when those guys get you 8, 16, 12, 17, that's when this team can go get you 100, go get 140 on you. And they can turn your lights out pretty quick. But we did such a good job on all of those other guys. Just our physicality, I thought, was at a high level defensively, and our alertness was really good.
You started Moses saying you wanted some rebounding. He got you, I think, 11 and 14 minutes, but Dwab obviously got more minutes. Was that because he got the hot hand, or was that your plan all along?
No, my plan is to fill the game, and just see how it goes. And obviously WAP was having a big-time game, but I thought Moses' minutes were huge, huge. Like he's just – anything that's in his area, he's going to get it, and that's what you love about him. I mean, he goes from not playing for, I don't know, a month, months, and then he hops in there. He's in good shape. He's ready to go. He only takes 1 shot but gets 11 rebounds, and he's talking on defense and trying to deter people at the rim. And obviously, he had a tough matchup with Sabonis, and he just hung in there. I was very happy with Mo.
Cool to be able to put Baji in for the first time.
Yeah, it was. It was good to see Baji. Ibu out there, and hopefully, we'll be able to see him some more.
Any thoughts on Wemby coming to town for 2 games? Maybe 2, but
I'm looking forward to it. I haven't watched him play that much. I think I've seen him play once this year, but obviously now I turn to watching all of them, for the next day or 3-4 days. So I'm looking forward to playing against them and just kind of seeing them out there.
You've seen a lot of hype rookies coming to the league. Do you recall anything at this level, this magnitude, besides LeBron?
Other than Bron, no, I don't recall any, the type of hype and hoopla that Wemby's getting. But as I watched him, I see what it's all about. He's doing things at his size that are unheard of. The way that he can move, and his skill set is just. It's top notch. So we'll see it up firsthand real soon here.
All right, thank you, everybody.
See, is there any sort of positives that you can take out of that second half, even when the game was getting away from you?
I think the only thing that I could say is, we got to play a lot of guys that don't play a lot of minutes, to get them out there. But other than that, we played okay in that second half. Our fourth quarter wasn't great, but it was good to get those guys out there, and I'm glad that one's over.